right, fans, coming out of turn 4, a salute to you, the greatest fans in out of auto racing dirt. You see the cars here on the main straightaway. Holy Toledo.
In an event of this magnitude and in any kind of long distance race. So that guy that's good early, it'll be important to see how well he transitions throughout the course of this main event tonight. And there will be somebody, one or more, that will come from deep in that field.
Tim McCready, Jimmy Owens at the line. Here we go. In Wheatland, Missouri, Trenton Berry out at turn number 2. McCready will take the lead.
Right behind the 39, it'll be the 1 of the 20 going to work, trying to figure out how to get around that leader. Tim McCready through 3 and 4, all clean and green here for the opening lap. The first circuit goes to the 39 of McCready.
Jimmy Owens runs in third, Pearson in second, Marler in fourth, Bloomquist is fifth, Lanigan on the bottom. Down the back straightaway. T-Mac into turn number 3, the Pro Power, Swingers plus Longhorn, EPJ on the bottom. Out of turn number 4, down the main straightaway. It's a car length lead for McCready.
Back into that second spot, the one of Earl Pearson Jr. Here comes EPJ to the lead as McCready slips up. Pearson will go to the lead off turn number 2 here early in this one. McCready back into the second spot. The third place will be held down by the 20 of Jimmy Owens, Lanigan fourth, and rounding out the top 5 of the line, it will be the 0 of Bloomquist.
Lanigan now makes his way up to fourth. Marler on the outside of Bloomquist, Ziegler on the bottom. Out of turn number 2, they try to go 3 wide between Marler, Ziegler, and Bloomquist. Francis running well as long tied Don O'Neill. Long way to go. 4 in the books. 2 different leaders in the first 4 laps.
Good close quarters racing there between the 157 and the 25 of Mikey Marler, just right outside of your top 5. Don O'Neill going around the 157 of Marler as well. Up front, McCready in the second spot. Owens third, but your leader still the Lucas Oil number 1 of Pearson.
McCready second, Owens third, Lanigan runs fourth, Bloomquist is fifth, Ziegler is sixth.
Rolling to the outside of the 0. Owens now in that third spot as he remains right there. Lanigan runs fourth. The best side-by-side battle, though, is that race for fifth as Bloomquist dives to the bottom and turns 3 and 4. And he's looking to take that spot from the 5 of O'Neill.
O'Neill in 2, former Sylvie 100 winner, 2, former Lucas Oil champion, going at it. We have 13 officially in the books as they work lap 14. Earl Pearson Jr., your race leader. Right now in second is Tim McCready. Jimmy Owens third, Lanigan fourth, Bloomquist fifth, O'Neill sixth, 7th is Ziegler, 8th is Marler, 9th is Francis, and Greg Satterley up to 10th. 21 laps in the books tonight. It is still Earl Pearson Jr., Tim McCready, Jimmy Owens, Scott Bloomquist, Mason Ziegler now in 5th after starting in 8th. As they work down the back straightaway, heavy traffic. Ziegler to the outside, but Chris Simpson slows on the main straightaway. Chris Simpson slows on the front straightaway, and the caution is out. The green is back out. Here we go, Pearson. Owens is going to go to the outside. Look at Ziegler. Hang on, Mason. Ziegler out of turn number 2. Owens for second spot down the back straightaway. They're side by side, McCready and Owens.
Or that top line coming in a little bit. Tim McCready will take that second spot. He'll have it. No, he won't at the line. No, he won't. Jimmy Owens carrying the speed through turns 1 and 2. Ziegler right there holding on to that 4th spot. Great race up front here in this one. The 20, the 39, and the 25 with Pearson out front. Midst of that right now, only time will tell. But Earl Pearson Jr. still out front. Jimmy in second. McCready third. Scott Bloomquist holding on to that 4th spot. Ziegler right there. Trouble. Ziegler in the 157 of Marler crashing turn 1 and 2.
Cleared him and got around him, and then he come in and run over me like he's the guy in the fence wrecking. I just passed him.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. Mike Marler had a good race car tonight, but his night is ended in the Show Me 100. Pearson will lead into turn number 3 and 4 down the main straightaway. 30 in the book, 70 to go. Now McCready and Owens battle for second in front of Bloomquist.
So it's the 1 of Pearson showing the way. McCready there as Jimmy Owens slips up in turns 1 and 2. So Tim McCready will take that second spot away. Here comes Owens back on the assault for the spot he just gave up off the number 4 turn. It'll be Pearson still out front. McCready second, Owens third, and Bloomquist fourth.
Don O'Neill fifth, Josh Richards up to 6th, Ziegler is 7th, 8th is Bobby Pierce, 9th is Jonathan Davenport. How about a shout out to JD, trying to win his first super late model race of the year in that Barry Wright Icon car. Started in 30th here tonight. Jonathan Davenport up to 9th, up 21 spots. They go back at it. Great camera work by our camera crew. Here comes Davenport.
And Mason Ziegler off the pace into the infield, so his quick run has been aborted here tonight as he will call it quits on lap number 37 with Pearson going to the top line through turns 3 and 4. Some good action back in the field in this one.
Good action. Is the Pope Catholic? Are you kidding me? What a race here. Out of turn 4, down the main straightaway, O'Neill, Pierce, Richards, and Davenport. Davenport, the raciest. We've seen him all year long, returning to form as a couple years ago. Here comes Pierce on the bottom. He'll throw the slider on Don O'Neill. Bobby Pierce. O'Neill returns the favor. Bobby Pierce in 32 up to 5th. We go. Green is back at 41 to go, 9 shy of the halfway mark. Good restart for Jimmy Owens at the bottom of the turn number 2. Here comes Pierce down the back straightaway. This time can McCready stay with EPJ.
So that second place battle side by side off turn number 4. Pearson still out front. Scott Bloomquist will turn to the inside of Owens in the 20 down to turns 1 and 2. The race is on for third. Your points leader trying to take that spot away from the 20 of Owens. He'll have it momentarily. We'll see if it sticks and is official this time at the line. Owens noses ahead down to turns 3 and 4. Pearson and McCready up front 1 and 2. That race is on for third. Owens has it over Bloomquist, and Pierce right at the spoiler of Bloomquist.
And Davenport up to 6. Here comes JD out of turn number 2. JD battles with Bobby Pierce down the back straightaway. The 2015 Lucas Oil champion, the 2015 Show Me 100 and Diamond Nationals winner, Jonathan Davenport. He started 30th. Right now, he is up to 6th into turn number 1. Here we go, back underway in Wheatland, Missouri.
That Owens-McCready battle has been outstanding thus far, with Bloomquist coming in tow, not far behind them. The 32 of Pearson, the 49 of Davenport will go side by side down into turns 3 and 4. Just like they'll do for that second position as well. Hotly contested and up for grabs. Bloomquist will cross underneath the 20 of Owens at the line down to 1 and 2. Scott pushing the issue.
Down the back straightaway, 0 on the bottom there, side by side. Davenport almost went off the racetrack in turn number 2. Now Richards back in the hunt. Josh Richards on the bottom, down the main straightaway. And Richards and Pierce and Davenport put on a show. Owens almost slipped off the track. What a race for third on back. Meanwhile, McCready staying close. And here we come, halfway. Follow him, Richards behind them. Down the main straightaway, Owens and McCready run inches within each other. Into turn number 2, Owens making a bid. Big break for Jimmy Owens on that last lap. He had dropped from 3rd to 5th. Right now, battling for 2nd with McCready.
So Owens now to the low side. Tim McCready up top. Jimmy Owens staying in that 3rd spot. Bloomquist crossing back underneath the 20. And Scott Bloomquist to 3rd. That'll shuffle Owens back to 4th as they exit 2. Owens back to the low side.
Owens on the crossover move Trent. Sorry about that. Pierce lurks right there in position number 5. Down the main straightaway. Side by side. Bloomquist has the spot. Pierce on the outside. Pierce with the crossover. Bobby into turn number 1 on the bottom. And Bobby Pierce slides into 4th. Bobby Pierce to 4th in car 32 on the move. Down the back straightaway. He started 14th. Bloomquist has really lost contact with the top 3 right now. Pearson still leads. McCready 2nd. Pierce is 3rd. Bloomquist is 4th. 5th is Owens, 6th is Davenport, 7th, Sally, 8th is Herb. Look at that battle there. Now O'Neill's a lap down. Don O'Neill's a lap down in the 5. Owens now will go around him. JD to the top. 70 scored, 30 remaining in this race. 28 to go. McCready down on the bottom. Here comes McCready for the lead on a turn 4. 73 in the book, 27 to go. Here comes Pierce's 3rd. 4th remains Bloomquist. Then it's Owens, and then it's Davenport. Well, one of those top 3 is going to win the first Show Me 100 maybe, or Scott Bloomquist get that number 6. Here we go on the restart. Bloomquist to the outside. Right through that hole in 1 and 2 address of the track. Here comes Owens and Davenport. Bobby Pierce goes to 2nd. Down the back straightaway, Bloomquist to 3rd. And no, Jimmy Owens into the wall. Jimmy Owens into the wall, turn 4, but we stay green. Unbelievable.
Jimmy losing all sorts of ground there by that misstep over on the top of turn 3 and 4. Pierce now to 2nd, McCready 3rd, Bloomquist 4th, Davenport to 5th. As McCready going back to work on the low side, exiting 4. Pearson still your race-long leader, showing the way. Horns up for the number 1.
What a race. Here comes Satterley. Where did he come from? He's in a rocket down the back straightaway, 23 to go. Satterley all over JD. Then it's Herb. Then it's Landers. How about Jared Landers up to 8th in the 777? Meanwhile, they still run through that turn. Number 1 hole down there. Bobby Pierce on the outside down the back straightaway. It's Pearson, Pierce, McCready, Bloomquist 4th, Davenport 5th, Satterley 6th, Herb is 7th, 8th is Landers, 9th is Owens, 10th is Richards, 11th is Babb, 12th is Logan Martin, 13th is Tony Jackson. Meanwhile, Pearson almost got into shape in turn number 2, and Pierce closed the gap. 20 to go, coming up, oh baby. It is far from over out of turn number 4. EPJ 20 to go to victory lane. But that's a long ways here at Lucas Oil Speedway.
Good racing right there for 4th and 5th. Here comes Davenport right on the low side. He'll try to put a slide job on Bloomquist. He won't get it done. Scott will roll him on the outside and retain that 4th spot. Davenport stays in his 5th position with Satterley right behind that duo running hard off 4.
20-year-old Bobby Pierce came onto the scene several years ago running a kid modified. How about that? Went to a crate late model, super late models, his Hall of Famer, as they worked that berm, becoming a little more treacherous now. Down the main straightaway, 82 in the books, 18 to go. Pearson, Pierce, McCready 3rd, Bloomquist 4th, Davenport is 5th, from 30th for JD. But right now, all eyes up front, the 1 and the 32. One of those two trying to go to victory lane for the first time in the Show Me 100.
What about Earl Pearson Jr. running that top side like a boss so far in this one? He's went all over this racetrack chasing the moisture, and currently it's right up top, but Bobby Pierce is right there. Not much room to breathe as Jimmy Owens and Landers go side by side in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Good action a little bit behind your leaders with Owens taking the position at the line.
And the Hall of Famer Billy Moore hits pit side. There will be no win number 19 tonight. It's come down to these two. Last year, Bobby Pierce came from 29th, took the lead under a caution when Scott Bloomquist lost the wheel, but subsequently lost the lead when he cut a tire down. What a battle down the back straightaway. 85 in the books, 15 to go. Earl Pearson Jr. and Bobby Pierce right now pulled away from the rest of the field.
So the 1 of Pearson, the 32 of Bobby Pierce, he's less than a car length back now. As Bobby Pierce gets a good run right on the low side. They'll go side by side for the lead in the 25th annual Show Me 100. Pierce has it down to 3 and 4. Earl Pearson out of shape. Brand new leader this time at the line as we'll complete lap 86. Bobby Pierce, your leader.
He's got it right now. Earl Pearson Jr., a ill-handling car all over the racetrack. Tim McCready 3rd, Bloomquist 4th, Davenport 5th. Pierce, heavy traffic. Got to be careful. Pierce out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway. 12 laps to go in this race. Oh, look out at turn number 1. Pierce got behind O'Neill and Tony Jackson Jr. That cushion is really treacherous right now. Pierce trying to hang on. Looking for his 3rd crown jewel victory in less than a year down the main straightaway. At 2, JD over Bloomquist. The last 2 Lucas Oil Late Model Series National Champions going at it 4th and 5th. Here tonight, they bounce it into turn 4. McCready, he's not done with Pearson yet, 4 to go. Bobby Pierce stretches it out down the back straightaway. Bobby Pierce in control here tonight. Lap 97, 3 to go into 1. Earl Pearson Jr. 2nd, McCready 3rd, Bloomquist 4th, 5th is Jonathan Davenport. Jonathan Davenport down to the bottom. Pierce cruising along. The Hoker Trucking, All Gear Incorporated, Pro Power, Bob Pierce, Platinum Race Car entry at turn number 4. Bobby Pierce. He won the Sunoco North-South 100 passing Scott Bloomquist with 9 to go a year ago in August. He won the World 100, the first Illinois driver to win it, the youngest driver ever to win at Eldora. In one of the Crown Jewel events with 20 years old, he was 19 at the time, out at turn 4. He'll take the white flag. Bobby Pierce 1 to go to become the 12th different driver to win the Show Me 100. Pearson struggling here late, but hanging on for a second. McCready is 3rd. Bobby Pierce from 14th to victory lane in the Show Me 100. He did it. Smooth operator. Here comes Pierce to victory lane. He did it here tonight.
I was working so hard. I got to apologize to T-Mac. I got into him pretty good over there. I knew he wasn't happy with me because he wouldn't look at me, but I apologize. I was sorry about that. Heck, it was a treacherous track, so it's kind of hard getting through there. And when you're a little bit faster than the other guy, it made it kind of tough because you'd get a run, then you hit a hole down the front stretch or the back stretch, and you'd lose that run, so you couldn't pull off the slider. And it happened a few times, but man, like he was saying, it's not the world or it's not the North-South, but it feels just the same, if not any better, because whenever you can get a win, whether it's even at a local race or a big crown jewel like this, it's just the best thing in the world.